What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining. I'm Mike with Vets Grow for Vets. Had to do a quick update. Everybody's already starting to receive packages from the growoff starter boxes. If you've got packages coming like that, they're full of surprises as those are finding out. I didn't really say what all I was doing in them. I just filled them with everything needed. The only thing you need, I think, was a solo cup. But anyhow, we're gonna go through this real quick. I'm gonna try to make it quick and explain a little bit of what's in here. Now, given I'm gonna go back through and do a video at basically before each step. It'll be the day before each step is to be done. So that way everybody will have an idea of exactly what we're doing. And I'll do a demonstration the day before in post, so that way everybody can understand and get a better understanding of exactly what we're doing. Anyway, so if you open them up, there's, like I said, tons of stuff. And a lot of everybody's going to be curious what this little packet of little white yellowish powder is. Well, that is your rooting hormone. It's not the best brand. It's probably the lowest grade, but it does have some rooting hormones in it if you have nothing. It's better than nothing. Now, if you'd rather not use this, another option, just use pure aloe vera. You can just cut a leaf off aloe vera and use that gel for your rooting hormone. I haven't tried that yet. I've got a ton of aloe vera beside me. That's what I keep looking at. I say I will be, but I haven't yet. So that's what the little white powder is. Okay, so I went ahead and sent, and everybody's gonna see. Everybody's got a set of our coasters, just a pair. And then I went ahead and threw in, because this one here is one that has a puck. Now, the puck you can take out, it's a 2-inch puck, and it does have a little ring on the inside that'll, my 1.5-inch collars out of my little cloner tub fit perfect and catch in this, so that I can actually use those collars in this. And that's what I've got in the back tent. Basically, I started one, the one that I did for the last demonstration to explain what these cups were doing. I just left it alone, and I watered it for a little while, and then I just left it alone and said, forget it, let it die. I'll just use the cup and stuff later. It refuses to die. She's putting out a fairly decent. I mean, she'll have probably a bowl-sized bud on top of her that she's producing. So, and the roots and sides just fill in the cup. I mean, the cups work wonders. They work great. Now the pucks, we'll have to get with somebody that knows more about the pucks, because I've never used them. So I'm not sure on the pucks. But you've got your little hanger here. Okay, this is your Teflon, pretty heavy duty, and it's a twist lock onto your tent pole. And that'll hold your solo cup. That'll go on top of your solo cup. And that'll take care of your pot for your baby. Now, and that's for those that wanted to try it even with the puck. I went ahead and sent. These are small, so you have to do some fabrications to make them stay in there without affecting. Now these, y'all don't want to mess with these very much. Try to keep these as intact as possible, and to separate them, flip them on their bottom and cut them with a knife. and cut them straight down so that you don't tear them up very much, because all it is fiberglass, and I mean it comes apart pretty easy, but it's dense if it's intact. So the more intact it is, the better the easier it is for the clone to take root. If it's really loose and kind of wobbly for the cutting to grab hold, it's not going to work very well. If you've got it all worn out, it's not going to work very well. So anyway, we've got a couple of the tags. Now, the difference between the tags, you've got the yellow tag. I looked at it first, that's why I said it. Pink tag, and then the white tag. Now, the yellow tag says for the mother. Now, basically, we're gonna, whenever we take our cut, is whenever we're gonna tag the mother with the yellow band, and then whenever we put the clone back into dirt is whenever we'll tag the clone. And this one will be going back and forth to whatever you're actively using, just so that we can identify for pictures, whatever. Also, the package of LST clips, small, medium, large, more than enough to work with the mother and the clones if you want. The corner shelves, they got into most of these. There's, and see the O on this box? Some have an O, some have an O and an X, some have a scribbled out mark where the X was, and some are just blank. Just ignore that, because that was for my references as I was filling them, because I was running low, so I had to identify which ones had the pucks and vice versa. But so I think I got everybody to the corner shelves. I'm not positive, but they snap in to your tent poles in the corners, and they're perfect for holding your hygrometer temperature gauges. Perfect. I love mine. It makes it so much nicer just to be able to look in, just right where you see in, you can see everything. It unless you've got the AC Infinity gauges on the outside, it makes it nicer too. And then, last but not least, everybody has a full vial of the Freaky Dickies. Now, I'm calling them regs because the Freak Show female, the Freak Show pollinator, we'll just say, came out so thick, so dense, that it made me question whether it was really good spray, or which it always has been, but I just never worked with the Freak Show. But it made me question if it was really good spray, or did I have a reg and a male. So I mean, it was supposed to be a female, according to the breeder. So we'll just have to grow them out and see. That's kind of the point of why I chose this one for this grow. The few I've got for the next grows lying already are downright phenomenal. I am super excited with the strains coming that are already done for you guys. Anyway, and I also wanted to show you real quick some of the stuff that we've been rounding up for goodies for you guys, and just a little bit of single bubbler, the double bubbler, the bong, the old style pipes, the one hitters. Everything's pretty much glass, except there's a plastic grinder back there. The rest of the other two are steel. And then the crop control. I'm all over the place with the camera, it's heavy. But all that's going, and yeah, you'll see some of that resin show up in there too. I mean, and then I don't know if you can see much of what's in there, but we've got and yeah, I've got shelves and stuff that I've been rounding up for this. So nobody'd start until March 17th, and that will be drop day. You can drop as many as you want. You can grow them however you want. I don't care if it's indoor, if it's outdoor. I don't care if you go hydro. We've had some questions on hydro, and that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to start indoors and go outdoors. I've had the question. I don't care how we grow these, because the point of this is to grow these out. First, figure out, get everybody to make a clone, and once we've done that, then we'll go through the process of we won't even try to sex them. We'll just find out at the end. But I'd go ahead and run a few just in case. Anyhow, it'll be fun. I'll come back and before drop and put the details out in a written post, so it'll be a lot easier for. And then I'll do a video following it to make it a lot easier for everybody to be able to kind of track back to and follow. But anyway, good luck and God bless.